What's up guys, welcome to another solo leveling Arise video. So what's going to happen on this video? We are going to take a look at Hae-In, and if you have seen the previous video, we were doing a bit of summons for her and we got her up to A4. So for this, as you can see from the skills section, I have not leveled up any of her skills so far. And as you know, skill level up requires materials, and using the basic skill scroll 1, which is a common type material, you can go up to level 4. And then after that, you see that we also require skill scroll 2, and the requirements for materials continue to increase. So what we are going to do now is we are going to check out which skills are important for us to take up to level 4 for Cha. We do have Emma and Min as well. However, we are not going to focus on these two heroes for the moment and stick to our Cha as our main DPS hunter. To a good degree, we expect her to solo carry as much as she can, but of course depending on the game mode we may have an elemental, not disadvantage but no advantage of using her, and then we might have to switch to the fire element Emma for instance. But for now, in this video it's all about Cha, so let's look at the skills that is worth investing our materials into. So for the basic attack skill 1, we have in stage 1, 2 and 3 up to 227% of her attack. It also deals light elemental damage, so we have a 27% increase in skill up. So what do we see when we level it up? So leveling up to 4, we see that our base damage increases by more than the 27% that we have in stage 3, so roughly an overall 1/3 increase in total percentage. That's not bad. Increasing skill 1 is a very safe option. Then we have for the sword dance, let's see what we get from here. So that's a almost 200% increase, well not 200, about 180, and this is also really good. At the end of the day, every skill that we level up is going to be nowhere bad, right? Each of these skills are worth upgrading, but what we are trying to do now is to find out those set of skills that are going to be important for us given the amount of material that we have. So for this basic skill, the dancer, now I think this skill is crucial because if you look at the advancement here, the next advancement, so it depends on how many instances of the dancer effect is already in place. So if we look at this basic skill up, what do we have up to level 4? So of course the base damage increases, cooldown and MP consumption remains the same, walls of the sword, it can be used infinite number of times, everything else is the same. Stacking has also remained to be the same. At what point does stacking increase, or does it even ever increase? I think there's no stack increase here, no stack increase here either, and all the way up to level 10 we don't see any stack increment. It's only the base damage that is increasing. What about Sword of Light? Of course the base damage increases. Do we have additional effects on top of that? We do not, and all the way to level 4 it's very much the same. We have roughly 300% increase in the attack. Now if you think about it, this attack has nothing to do with the increment in the basic attack here. So if you look at the skill up, it's all about the user's attack. So the increment in percentage will be percentage-based increase of the user attack. So given that for everything except for the basic attacks and the basic skills, the special skills are all increments in damage alone, and pretty much everything else remained the same. So we don't see any differences due to skill up, differences in the actual effect. So, what would be the best thing to do here? We have the passive screen, and this is something that unlocks based on her advancement. So passive is what gets affected. We are yet to unlock her advancement 5, so we don't have the damage of light of N increments by 20%. So looking at all of these skills and the passive effect, it seems to me that working up her base damage skill is of course pretty essential, so we will work on her basic attacks. And then on top of that, we also see a skill damage of the Dancer and Sword of Light increase by 50%. And the Dancer and Sword of Light, which skills are these? Okay, so this is the Dancer and this is the Sword of Light. So we clearly see that both of those skills, both the Dancer and the Sword of Light skills, are going to increase by what? By 50% here. So clearly, we should also be increasing these two skills as much as we can. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see if we are going to have enough. So for level 4, we need 6 of those. So we need 24 total skill up material, so basically 24 of these guys. We only have 19 at the moment. Okay, so we see skill scrolls here, and 15, I think we can go all the way in. But there's no point, so we need 24. We have 19. So let's get as much as we need at the moment. Right. Starting off with the basic skills, let's up them to level 4. There we go. We're not going to work on level 5 at the moment, because we have to talk about the blue, less common or the rare skill scroll 2 for that matter. Let's level these guys up, and then of course we are going to upgrade the skills that are affected by our passive as well. I mean, we did not work on her advancement all the way to A4 and not increase our skill levels, especially of those that are directly affected by the advancement. Okay, so this is looking quite alright. Quite alright. Interesting. So we can level this up. What is the restriction for the? Okay, so we have the level 17 restriction. And then if we look at this guy here, so we can get this up to level 11 for 6 of these. What will it do? Hmm. The damage increase from 875 to 980. This is 95% increment, yes? No, it's more. It's more than 100%. So it's a 105% increase here. This is not bad. For six of those. What about the QTE skills? So this is when she comes in as sub. So we have up to level 4. Quite an increment here. Almost 200% increase. So that's another 6. It seems like if we are going to level it up using the white scrolls, we might as well level up each of her skills to level 4. So this to level 4, since every single one of them gives us a damage increase, and this to level 4, and also our special skills to level 11. So that's going to need 6 from here. How many? 6 as well. So we're going to need 18 more of these guys. So I think we're gonna go ahead and get them. So we need 18 of these guys, but we can only get 10, and it resets in 3 days. Where does this currency come from? Let's see. We get this from going. Okay. So, may not be a great idea to spend everything on the skill scrolls here, because we do not know yet where we might be needing rune fragments, for instance, and these are also available using the same coins. So I think we should stick to our original thought of working on these basic skills, or increasing these basic skills at the moment, and not worry about the remaining ones, because this is what's going to create the most impact for us in our gameplay. Let's see if we have any improved performance from leveling her up. I haven't yet cleared tier 4 because I was missing a fire element. What I can do is, we're not going to worry about too much about really manually playing. We just want to check how her damage has changed. Not very ideal, given that the recommended element is fire, and Emma is the one who is more suitable here. Either way, it should still be fine. We don't have the right weapons on her, but we don't care about that at the moment. We just want to test her, see how she does. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'll let everything run on auto, but try and get in as much evasions as possible.
I can handle this.
Okay, that's one. Having Emma really helps here, because I was having a lot of trouble in trying to get that shield out of the way. Okay, we need to evade that. I don't think I successfully managed to evade her, but it's fine. It is fine. We wanted to see... Okay, there we go. I wanted to see if I can actually clear it, because I was not able to clear it before before today actually. So until yesterday, I was not able to clear it. Important to note here that I did not have Emma, and I also had not made my pulse for Cha. So we are definitely much stronger, and this should be an easy clear actually. As you can see, I'm not even... Okay, try to... Yeah, there we go, into the evasion there. I'm not even actively trying, but yeah, we got the boss. There was no issues, especially with Emma in there. Okay, that's not too bad. So this is pretty much it for this video. I hope it gave you guys a good idea on how to look at the skills, where to put in your resources. It's important to not spread out your resources thin by only upgrading one hero entirely or across all of your SSR heroes or SR heroes, depending on what your lineup is. I hope you guys had fun. If you enjoyed the content, and I will keep creating more, regardless, considering that we are talking about solo leveling, the most hyped game of the year. And that's it. I will see you in the next one. Coming soon.